We used to call it deep in my heart. I just go, and deep in my heart,
Oh, I love this
the
song.
answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind to define my own destiny.
One, peeps. So this is again Happy New Year. So this is again another delve into my watch later list, and another performance and performer I put in here is Miss Lauryn Hill, Miss Lauryn, and it's mad because I think the last time I saw her, I was giving her props for her performance, but was kind of a bit like, oh. I didn't like some of the comments she made about it, just being like, yo, just be happy I'm there at all. But I've had time to kind of reflect on that. And I'm like, do you know what, actually? Yeah, we don't know what people are going through. Like, we only know what we see at the time that we see it. So we don't really know, like, what it takes for her to get on the stage. And granted, I'm not excusing tardiness. I mean, as someone that, I'm late for everything, just, full disclosure. But I feel like there's a lot of people that are quick to like damn her, and I'm myself included. But I don't know the inner workings of what gets her to the stage and what doesn't. So I kind of retract my initial damnation, because at the end of the day, the majority of us really are just trying to get through. Do you know what I mean? Trying to do the best we can, and sometimes it's just not that evident what that best looks like for someone else. So I've seen her now. I've seen her in concert. Like, so it's all cool. Me and Miss Hill, we ain't got no beef. We ain't got no beef. But I'm interested to see what this is, because it says that this is a performance that went viral. It was only a few weeks ago. I mean, she looks like an actual like sculpture or art painting or something. Like, that hairdo is like amazing. Like, I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing here, but it looks really, really cool. So let's see what the performance is about.
Ba, 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 ba. And came to my head at the time. We used to call it deep in my heart. I just go, and deep in my heart,
Oh, I love this
the
song.
answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind to define my own destiny. And deep in my heart, the answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind. Y'all got that teardrop in the voice tonight. To define my own.
You better sing. This song is one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Gentlemen, if I start in one key, you meet me in that key. You meet me in that key. Give me the key. Give me the key. Key to the verse. Yeah, key to the verse. All right. That's all I need. I look at my environment and wonder where the fire went. What happened to everything we used to be? I hear so many cry for help, searching outside of themselves. Now I know that His strength is within me. Yeah. On deep in my heart, the answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind to define my own, my own, my own, my own, my own, my own destiny.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? The actual song, so the actual song itself is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And it's amazing to me that when I was younger, so I've always rated this album, and it's still to this day, is like my number one album. If someone asked me what is your favorite album of all time, and it would still be this. Like, as much as I love Beyonce, as much as I love all the different albums and stuff, there is something about this album that just, it's just, I don't know if I've just known it for longer, so it's just synonymous with me as like one of my favorite albums, but from start to finish. But what's mad is that there were some songs in here that I didn't appreciate until I got older. This was one of them, Miseducation. When It Hurts So Bad, The Final Hour, Nothing Even Matters, and Tell Him as well, actually, and Lost Ones too. You know, there were a few songs on there that I just didn't really appreciate as much, but the others I loved them. But you look back on these songs, and it's like, it's so incredible that you're able to like to mesh these things together. Like it's such an incredible album, such an incredible like message in terms of, you know, what the youth understand and how we're educating our youngsters to do better, to be better. For her to stand up on that stage, yeah, and like in the thing you know you're gonna get with Lauryn Hill, I always feel that I've got with her anyway, is utter realism. Whatever that voice is going to do, that voice is going to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to stand up here and try and aim for no perfection, because perfection it's a construct of something that doesn't exist. It's not real. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's no point in trying to strive for that. What you're going to get, though, is some real, raw, like, actual consciousness of my talent. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're gonna get. And the fact that she stood there, even with her saying, you know, you're gonna get some teardrops in them vocals, like, she's still, you know, you can't get it twisted and be like, well, okay, so, you know, I might not be holding that note as long as it could be held back in my yesteryear, but don't think I'm not gonna know what that key is when the key ain't right. So I'm gonna call you out on it now in front of people. Do you know what I mean? And I rate that, because she's not doing it out of any kind of like big-headedness, or a bit like, you know, those clips we've seen of don't you ever go away, you're always Anita Baker. We've seen clips of Anita Baker, like, and just straight up being a bit obnoxious, to be honest. Whereas, oh, get her out, get her out. Whereas Lauryn, she's a musician first, foremost, ending everything. Like, she's a musician, and she just gave us some like regal, historic, forever performance of one of her greatest songs on that album, and telling us quite clearly that she did it her way. Do you know what I mean? She did it her way. That's what she learned. Like, that was amazing. That was really good. That was really, really, really good. I'm so glad I watched that. She looks like, the last few times I've seen her, actually, like, whoever's doing her styling, and I'm presuming it's her, but she might have help, I don't know, but she looked good. So I rate that. Yeah, they weren't wrong. It was a fabulous live performance. I'd love to know what everyone else thought of this. You know, what's your favourite track off the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album? Are there any other albums that you loved as well? What did you make of this whole thing? Let me know in the comments below. And if you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And I do have because I'm doing this full time now, guys, so I'm going to need all the support I can get. So I've got a YouTube membership that you can be part of my channel, which I'd be really happy if you were part of. And I've also got a Patreon as well, so if you want to become part of my Patreon family, and there are a good bunch over there too. You get lots of access to me, and lots of my reactions before they come to YouTube, full reactions, all that other good stuff. So there's lots of reasons to do that. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.